Coach, tell me a little bit about your career leading up to now.
Yeah, I mean, I played at Healdsburg High. I graduated class 2013. After that, I spent 2 years playing at Santa Rosa Junior College. I played under Coach Lenny Wagner. Then after that, I kind of got slowly into the coaching game. Came back here, coached JV, and then kind of picked up mentors along the way. One of my biggest mentors being Coach John Antonio from Casa Grande. I played All Stars with him, so kind of along the way, I've just kind of picked his brain. Um, and then, yeah, I've spent the last couple of seasons at St. Vincent. The powerhouse St. Vincent is, just in mountains of knowledge there. So, yeah, and now I'm back home. Happy to be home.
Yeah, you mentioned St. Vincent there, won the state championship there last year under Trent Herzog, a great coach. What have you learned from that experience, and how are you going to translate that to being at Healdsburg now?
Yeah, it's a new game. I think that's what I learned really quickly. Being from Healdsburg, pretty old school football, power eye football. Going to St. Vincent, uh, got humbled pretty quickly. With the coaching staff and the kids there, the knowledge that the kids had, and just like you said, just the last year's team winning state. Just along the way, there's just coaches, a constant rotation of coaches that come in and just learn from everyone you can. That was my biggest goal being there the last couple of years. Just ask a ton of questions, pick everyone's brain that I could, and coming home, coming back to Healdsburg, it's just modernizing the program, bringing in a lot of resources, a lot of people, a lot of coaches. I put together a good staff, a staff that I trust, players that have had success as players, as coaches, winning NCS, playing for NCS championships. Uh, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just modernizing the game here in Healdsburg.
All right, yeah, you mentioned you're coming home. You've walked these halls, and how does it feel?
It feels great. It definitely feels great. There's a lot of potential here, ton of potential, which is one of the things that made me the most excited. When I met with Josh Kavanaugh, the athletic director, talked with him, had a couple conversations, met a couple of the kids along the way. There's definitely a lot of potential, and just one of the first things as the coaching staff what we did was watch every bit of film. We watched every single game, every single snap, and seeing where the kids excelled in and where they definitely needed some work. But overall, these kids are athletic. They have work ethic, and these kids are hungry. Definitely hungry for success.
You mentioned that hunger for success.
Yeah.
What's going to be your main focus heading into this year of Healdsburg football?
I think my main focus is having the kids understand three components. As coaches, we constantly run this in our meetings: what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how we're doing it. So that's definitely the biggest component with these kids. What we're doing right now is they can understand what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why we're doing. Essentially, they become an extension of us on the field. We've learned pretty quickly in my time at St. Vincent, when the kids know exactly what's going on, then they can do certain things mid-play that isn't necessarily scripted out by us. But that's my thing for sure. Having these kids feel respected, feel like they have resources here, not afraid to ask questions, and I mean just ultimately have fun. Football's a fun game. It's definitely a fun game. I want them to have fun.